my channel. Haven't seen you in a while. We're not gonna talk about that. Welcome back to my channel. You haven't seen me in a while. We won't talk about it. But we're back. That's what's important, eh? Right?
Yeah.
Wes says yeah, so that's what matters. I had a bit of drama going on. Doesn't matter. Anyways, we're back. We're back and better than ever. Guess where we are? We outside. We're going on holiday, as per usual. We started going on a holiday on this channel, and we're back with another one. Yeah. Good morning. We didn't record anything last night in the end because I'm dying. So today we're awake, we're ready, fit vibes. The plan now is to go get breakfast and medicine because as you can actually hear it in my voice, can't you? I'm literally dying. I feel like my throat is closing up. Medicine, breakfast, and then we're gonna go try find our hop on, hop off that we bought online and just do that. Get off at all the sightseeing spots. We didn't find anywhere for breakfast, but I got my meds, and I haven't taken them yet because I have to eat before I take them. So we're basically still at square one, apart from the fact that we now have the meds. And we're waiting on our bus, which is behind me, which isn't ours because it's full. That's it. Still haven't taken my meds. Right, what did we get? Tell them.
Carbonara and bacon potatoes.
And Sprite. I feel like Sprite is going to be the best thing for my throat right now. I'm dying. Everybody feel bad for me. Change plans, guys. No baked potatoes. I mean, bacon potatoes. Maybe they meant baked potatoes. And their English wasn't well, so I was like bacon potatoes, you know what I mean?
Nah, there's baked potatoes on there as well.
Was it not oven potatoes like you just said?
Maybe, yeah. Who knows?
Wes got me a pretty flower. No, he didn't. He never buys me flowers.
Just not that lucky. Nero Cafe.
We're in Euro Cafe in
We're across the road from Vatican City.
Vatican City, bitches. Where are we, Wes?
I have no idea. Some fountain.
Trevi Fountain, you mad thing.
Fountain.
Are you being serious?
Yeah, because I thought the other one's a Trevi Fountain.
We were on the bus. I was asleep on Wes's shoulder because I'm so tired. And we drive by this little tiny fountain and Wes was like, Ams, that's the fountain. I was like, no, Wes, no, it's not. But anyways, we're here now. And I'm just living my real Lizzie McGuire life. And we're off to breakfast. Oh my goodness. I know all I'm doing in this is giving out about my throat, but genuinely my throat feels so bad today. The camera's a little bit dirty. Change plans. So, long story short, We went into a place, we tried to go yesterday and they closed at 11:30 and we got there at 11:30. They do like American breakfast. You would have also seen that as well. I put it in. Anyway, we go up and we scan our vaccine passes, or the green passes they call it. And for some reason she was like, nah, like this is out of date. Like that basically we'd need to get another vaccine for it to work. So she was like, to sit in restaurants, your vaccine's up because it's every 6 months or something. Now, we thought it was every 270 days because that's what it is in Ireland, and apparently it was going to be that in Europe, but it's not. So it's every 6 months, which means ours was up in February, which doesn't really make sense because we've gotten into other places and they haven't said anything to us. Right, we're going to do an outfit check outside the Coliseum. Scan.
Good.
Right, again, same jacket as the airport, from Penny's. My play suit is a little bit creased. It's from PLT, and boots are Shein. Bag is Penny's. And yeah, sunglasses are PLT too. We're going on a tour.
Are you learning anything?
What?
Are you learning anything?
That you can't rob the bricks off the Coliseum. God damn it. That's the only reason why I'm here. Pretty cool, I feel like. It's just watch some people die today.
You need to give context for that one.
I think everybody knows what the Coliseum is, and if they don't, then get to know. Wes, give an update.
What?
You give an update. You haven't talked in ages.
Just finishing the Coliseum. It was educational. I'm tired, thirsty, hungry, tired.
Hungry. Parched. Starved.
Sweat.
Warm.
Everything. It's actually sick weather here in fairness.
Yeah, it's so nice. Like, I'm wearing this little tiny leather jacket and I wouldn't even need it. The place I have on underneath is like a long sleeve. It's actually really cute. Alright, here we go for the third time today. I have recorded this video twice already, and both times things just don't want to go. They just don't want to work out. They just want to be like, YouTube, not for you. I've been missing for 6 months, or near enough to 6 months. The last time I recorded was my How to Be That Girl video back at the end of January, and then life hit hard and a lot of shit went down. So this is just a quick video, just a quick sit down, catch up on my life and kind of the reasons why I wasn't able to record. It's more so catch up than it is anything else, because I don't want to be sat here making excuses for why I didn't record, because I could have if I wanted to. Realistically, if I made the time for it, it could have happened. But yes, and when I was doing YouTube, I was really consistent with it. Posted every week like I said I was gonna, so that's what we're gonna do from this moment on. I have so many videos planned, I have so many ideas, and I'm just so excited to actually take the camera out and start again. So yeah, let's get straight on into it. So I actually wrote down the 5 points that I wanted to talk about, because I have been getting off topic and we can't do that again. So yeah, so last time you guys would have seen me was back in January. I was going on a night out and I was getting all done up, trying to become that girl. And then, boom, found out I was pregnant. So you can imagine that was a step back in the whole system of actually starting the YouTube channel. It was like, whoa, 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 whoa. What you mean? First thing that happened was we found out we were pregnant. And that was obviously a big life change. Right before we found out we were pregnant, we were trying to get a house. And we were trying to look into getting a mortgage. So we got mortgage approved. We put a deposit down on a house the day we came home from Rome. And we went to Rome, which I recorded the whole video of Rome and then never posted it. So I do apologize for that. I was super sick on the holiday. I always get sick on holidays for some reason. I'm just so unfortunate. I pick up every sickness that goes around. So that's another reason why I haven't picked up the camera a lot, is I feel like every second week I'm sick with something new. Now I'm just sick with pregnancy, so that's great. No, actually, I'm blessed. I haven't in any way been sick with this pregnancy. I've had an amazing journey so far. It's been the quickest journey ever, and it's been so pleasant. Like, pregnancy itself has been so beautiful because there hasn't been anything to it. All it's been is literally just like, you're pregnant, surprise. So yeah, so pregnant, boom, like that. We found out on the 21st of March 2022. Here's our 3 scans. Yes, it took 3 for me to believe it. We weren't planning on having a family yet, or starting our family yet. Well, we had, unfortunately we don't anymore, but we had Xera. So, we had our family, and that's kind of as far as it was going to go for us for a while. We wanted to kind of get engaged and get married and all that type of stuff first. So it was a big shock. Life came fast, but we're so happy now. Like, I wouldn't change it for the world. Finding out I was pregnant, we put our deposit down on a house. We were getting a mortgage. Found out we were pregnant. We were kind of just like, do we still go about this or no? I don't really know what to do. But we decided, no, do you know what? Like, yeah, let's go for the house. Let's keep it going. Like, we're in the process. We're renting. Rent is so expensive. And then things just fell through with the house. It was a little bit far out, to be honest. I mean, I liked the location. It wasn't perfect. It was too easy. It was the very first house we'd gone to view. And all of a sudden it was like, this is our house that we're moving into, getting a mortgage on. Like, it all happened too fast. So when it started to unravel, I was going, yeah, this makes sense that it's now unraveling, because it was building up too fast, too quickly. Like, I don't even think we thought about it. It just kind of happened. So we got our deposit back off that house. So we're still where we are in our apartment, which we love. And then, yeah, I found out I was pregnant. And then with that, things went down quick, fast. I started suffering so bad with my skin. Not only was I sick all the time, but I started getting like cystic acne. So I'm just going to show you guys, because like, super embarrassing to show, and I'm really outing myself, but I just want to be proper transparent with you guys. It was like, this was it on a good day. I know it's really hard to see, but you can see the redness on my cheeks. I went to doctor. They were like, it's pneumonia. I mean, it's pneumonia. I went from doctor to doctor, and they all said it was rosacea. It was because of the baby. It was adult acne. It was everything. It was everything under the sun. But yet nothing was curing it, so that made zero sense. My skin kind of started before I was pregnant, so I don't think it was a pregnancy issue. I think the pregnancy brought it out more and made it worse, but I think it was just my immune system more than anything else. And I was really insecure about it. I couldn't even bring myself to go to work, let alone actually pick up a camera and start recording myself. I fell out of the gym. I stopped going to the gym. It was just so much, like, and I know, like, yeah, you can put makeup on and cover it, but it was so painful that I couldn't even bring myself to do that. Like, I just went through a few months of hell, and it's still not over. My skin is still suffering. Like, I still have little spots on my cheek, and I have a lot of scarring as well, which I think is the worst thing. Just redness in the face, which is, it's a lot, like. Anyway, so that was a lot, and then with the sickness and the pregnancy and everything that was going on, it was just like, I actually needed time to relax. As I said, I wasn't sad that I was pregnant. I wasn't depressed. I was really excited, but obviously anxious. Event after event just unfolded, and it was just so much. So, yeah, so we went for our early scan, and this was our little peanut. Obviously there's not much to look at. This is the baby here, like this little tiny dot in here. We were only 7 weeks and 5 days, so I just went to check on baby because it wasn't planned, and there's loads of like, you know, vitamins that you're meant to be taking before when you're trying to conceive and stuff, so there was a lot that I obviously wasn't doing, so I just wanted to, you know, clear the air and make sure everything was fine. I was also getting a little bit of light cramping, so yeah, just went to see that everything was okay and that baby was in the right place, and there wasn't 2 of them, there was only 1 of them. I just had to make sure. So yeah, so we went for an early scan, then at 12 weeks, so that was 7 weeks and 5 days. Then at 12 weeks and 1 day, we went again. This was our hospital one. So you can see baby's proper starting to form, which is so cute. Like, I actually can't deal. It's so surreal. His little, or her little, I say his because I have a boy dog and his comes out of my mouth easier. But their little feet down there, so cute. Also got my nails done for the gender reveal, pink and blue hearts with diamonds because we don't know if it's a boy or a girl. Yeah, so this was them. Then at 19 weeks, we actually went on Father's Day, which was really cute. We got loads of videos and stuff. The baby's legs are so long, it's actually kind of scary. You can actually see like the baby's legs going up here, but like even in the videos and all, the baby's legs are like over its body. Crazy. And then we went again for our hospital checkup, which you have to go to. Not that you have to, but like I'm sure you do have to. I'm a fiance. So literally so much has happened. Like, I'm a baby mama, I'm a fiance, and you guys don't even know about all this. I've robbed you of my life. Yeah, so I'm a fiance as well, guys. So a lot has happened. Also, let's just appreciate the ring. Can we look at that? Hold on, it's not really sitting on my finger right. Wow. He picked that himself, by the way. Like, I didn't even tell him what type of like style or anything I wanted. To be honest with you, I never would have picked teardrop or pear or whatever the shape's called, but it's absolutely stunning. I wouldn't ask for anything else. So he did really good. Everyone go say well done to us in the comments. Then the worst day of our lives came, which just honestly, I'm not even going to get into much detail about it, so I'm just going to tell you guys the basics. I don't want to get upset. I don't want to ramble on. I don't want to upset anybody watching this. I feel like it's a really touchy-feely subject, so I just want to get it out there. So obviously you guys all knew Xera, our little Frenchie, our little baby girl. She unfortunately left us too soon. See, I'm already starting to get choked up and I don't want to get choked up, so she went into heat, which is what happens to all dogs. They go into heat, they get their period. We were told not to get her spayed until after her first heat, so that's exactly what we were going to do, or after she was a year old. So we were waiting for either her to be a year or for her to get her heat, either way. So lo and behold, she went into heat in April some point. I can't remember when, but April at some point she went into heat, and she was bleeding. It lasted kind of like 2 weeks and she was in grey form and everything was fine. And then afterwards it had stopped, but she was still kind of discharging, sometimes blood, sometimes not. But when you look it up, it says that's all normal, you know. But then things started to get a little bit weird with her and she kind of stopped eating her food. So as soon as she stopped eating her food, I was like, okay, something's wrong. So we brought her to the vet. They told us it was fine. She was going through something called pseudo-pregnancy, which basically means that her body was telling her that she was pregnant, but actually she wasn't. So we just needed to regulate her hormones is what we were told. So we got the medicine for that, and you know, that was the Monday night we started her on this medicine. which didn't sit right with her at all. She was throwing up all night then, like just that medicine just wasn't for her. So the next day I got Wes to call the vet again to organise another appointment to check again, because she wasn't even keeping this medicine down. Could they give her a different type of medicine if that's all it is, or something different? And they didn't have an appointment that day. They didn't have one until the Wednesday. But on the Tuesday, Wes said she was fine. Like, she went on a walk with him, she was eating her food a little bit, wasn't getting sick. So I was like, okay, like, I'm not worried about waiting until Wednesday then. We just won't give her the medicine again because I don't want her to throw up. And then I was out for hours that day because I had the Montessori, and then I went straight from the Montessori onto Star Kids. And as I said, Star Kids around that time of the year for me is crazy because it's show time and so much extra rehearsals go into it. So that's another reason why I wasn't able to pick up the camera. But yeah, basically I came home and I just was like, no. So Wes finished work that day. He works from home, so he's with Xera all day, and then he went to the gym before picking me up from work. So she was at home alone for maybe like an hour and a half, 2 hours, which is normal like when we go to the gym. And when we came back, she was just like sitting on the little couch in our sitting room, like shaking, but like she was so happy to see me. Like, so I came home and I was like, no, things aren't right. Xera's not like this. Like, not only is she not eating, I mean, like, I tried to give her ham in that moment. She wouldn't even take ham, and that's her favourite. So it was just, I just knew. So I called the UCD, UCD, I think. Yeah, UCD Veterinary Emergency Clinic. They cover the place that we bring her to. So we were able to bring her there. So we brought her straight in. And things just quickly went downhill. She was still fine. Like, even when we were sitting in the waiting room, like, she was still, why is this so hard? Like, she was still, like, barking at other dogs and, like, doing what she was doing, Even when the vet went to bring her in to check her out, they brought her in and she just happily galloped along with them. So anyway, they didn't bring her back out. They came back out to us and said, unfortunately she has an infection in her uterus, which is called pyometra, which I knew about. I knew what pyometra was because when all of this was happening and I was Googling about her being in heat and why she was kind of acting different and stuff, one of the main things that they warn you about is pyometra, and it normally happens in older dogs. It's an infection in the uterus, and it's death within 4 days. It's an awful infection. But luckily enough with our baby girl, she had an open pyometra, which meant that the infected liquids within her uterus were actually leaking out. So that's what this discharge was. So, she would have been okay. It would have been okay. The way the other pyometra works is because it's closed, the liquids build inside, and I'm really out of myself on this YouTube video. Oh my god. The liquids build inside and they explode the uterus basically within the body of the dog. So that's why it's so dangerous, and that's why it's death within 4 days. So I was so grateful to know it wasn't that. So they were so hopeful, they said it's going to be a lot. It's going to be 2,500 for this operation, but like she needs it, like she needs to get her uterus out, so we're just going to spade her. It's nothing unusual, there's no risks involved really, it's just a normal kind of spading like that you'd do to any dog. They said the only thing is it's going to be more difficult on their behalf because she will be swollen. But like it's no more risk. It's just that she's more swollen. Just get her in, do what you need to do. So we were told, I think that was at maybe 1 a.m, 1:30 in the morning, in and around that time. It was mid-morning of Tuesday night. So we were told to come and pick her back up in the morning. That, you know, the collection, because they do the changeover of staff, and it's a college, that they, you know, we'd need to come and collect her before 6 o'clock or something like this. So to call at 4:30 to see if she's ready to go. You know, the girl said that they had to check her bloods and check like her, you know, temperature and everything, and make sure that she can actually go ahead with the procedure that night. That if she had, or if her bloods were off in any way, they wouldn't be able to, obviously. So they wanted to check all that first, but if everything was clear, they would go ahead. So they'd let us know when we call at 4:30. So we were like, okay, that's fine. You know, do we wait around? What do we do? And they were like, no, you can't really wait around here. Like, you just have to go home and then come back. And they were like, yeah, but you'll collect her at 6. If she's ready to go before then and you're awake, you can come get her then. But she'll be ready to go around 6. You know, you'll mind her until your vet opens. So like from 6 o'clock to like 9 or 10, whenever our vet would open that day. And then she'd go to the vet for the day just to stay on fluids and just to stay under kind of, you know, observation, I guess, because she just went through a severe surgery, which again, it's normal. So, you know, that's what we thought, and that's what we prepared ourselves for. So we drove ourselves home. You know, there was a bit of worry in the car, like I did say to Wes, like, are you sure, like, it's going to be okay? Like, are you sure there's no risk? Like, you know, should we have hugged her a little tighter and said goodbye a little better? And that's life, you never get to say goodbye. I didn't even want to say goodbye in that sense. I just wanted to say goodbye for your surgery, which I didn't get to do because they didn't bring her back out to us. They just came to explain the situation to us. You know, I wish I'd asked, but obviously I can't kick myself about it now. But yeah, so anyway, relax. So yeah, we called at 4:30 in the morning, and you know, they told us that she didn't make it. You know, even they were crying on the phone. Like, they said that they didn't even get to begin the surgery, that it was as soon as she went under anaesthetic, that's when she kind of just gave in. So I mean, I guess she was either really sick or just, I don't know, I don't want to think about it. But anyway, so yeah, unfortunately our baby girl was taken from us, and that was so hard. I can't even begin to explain how hard that was. Okay, so yeah, so that was the 25th of May that happened. So that's her little anniversary now, where we celebrate her and her life. I have her on my wrist at all times, so does Wes. So yeah, apologies for all those tears. I'm sure you guys are probably crying along with me. If not, get off my channel. No, I'm just kidding. So, yeah, man, that was so hard. And then since then, good luck. I wasn't going to pick up the camera. Nothing crazy happened. It was just me and Wes trying to survive. Trying to get up every day and see positive within the day. I mean, like, the worst part of it was like knowing that we have to do that tenfold with a baby and take care of a baby and just make sure that things go swiftly. So it's so hard. Like, life comes at you so fast, and that was one of the main reasons why I said that. So yeah, so ever since then we've been striving to do better mentally, and we've really clung on to the pregnancy. So back then I would have only been maybe 14, 15 weeks pregnant. It wasn't, no, hold on. I was 16 weeks because I was 14 weeks when I announced on Instagram, and I announced at the start of May. And then it was like a few days after that Xera passed. So, sorry, that person's looking right in the car. So yeah, it's just all about survival mode at that point. You know, we clung on to the pregnancy, knowing that we were going to have a baby and our lives would be filled with joy again. And, you know, we just tried every day to just get up and do what we needed to do. So that's what we've been doing since, I guess. Onto a bit of happier news. Lighten the mood up a little bit. I definitely need it. We got ourselves a little puppy, Xera's little brother. We were hemming and hawing between getting a new dog or not, and you know, we're such dog lovers. We have so much love in our heart to give to a puppy, and I knew it was time. And we have the baby coming in November, and then you can't introduce a puppy into a baby's life in the first year, if not maybe longer, because you're just going to ruin their whole sleeping pattern and all of that. So it was either now or never. That's the kind of mentality I had. So yesterday we went and we picked up our little boy. I will introduce him now. I just have to go get him because he's on the floor. 1 second. So this is him. This is our new little boy, Koda. Koda. As you can see, we love our Frenchies. It's another little Frenchie. Come here, buddy. It's okay. I know you were just sleeping. So as you can see, he's gorgeous. He's a Merle Frenchie. So his colouring is absolutely stunning. We love him so much and we have so much love to give him. But I wouldn't lie. I would be lying if I didn't say that it's definitely, you know, a love-hate with the whole situation. We're so excited to have him, and he's the best, and he's already so amazing as a dog. You know, he already goes on the mat at the back door if he needs to go to the toilet, or he scratches on the back door to go out. He slept all the way through the night last night. You know, he's just so well behaved. He can sit already, he can give paw. Like, he's so good already. Obviously, you know, we wouldn't have ever been in this situation in the first place to get him if, you know, it weren't for Xera passing. But I just do like to think that we would still have gotten him, because then him and Xera would have been best friends and she would have been the best big sister, wouldn't she have? So that's basically it, everyone. That's the update on my life and everything that's going on. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope you guys kind of understand a little bit more as to why we were MIA. Please don't forget to subscribe, show your love down in the comments, hit the like button, share this video around with all your friends, and make sure that you stay tuned for the next videos, because it is going to be wild. I have so much planned. Pregnancy cravings, you know, our gender reveal, predictions, just everything. There's just so much coming. You guys have no idea, so I'm so excited. And we also go to Cancun next month for our baby moon, so you guys will also be coming along on that with us. You'll get to see all of our outfits. I have a massive €300 Shein order coming, so that's going to be wild. Please don't tell Waz, aka he already knows now because he's recording this. Oh shit. Well, damn. Anyways, thanks all so much again, guys. I really appreciate it, and thanks for sticking by as I chat absolute shit and cried real tears, and I'm now embarrassed. Actually, I'm embarrassed. Let's end this here because that's embarrassing.